speed, reliability.
Is opted to call it a day.
But most of all, endurance. Three classes compete: GTE, LMP2, and the almighty LMP1. And it's time for more drivers to stand the top step of the podium. This is the AOR Endurance League. Let's take a look back into the 8 races the drivers have driven. Hello everyone and welcome to our AOR Endurance League review. We're going to be going over the ups and downs, mostly in the LMP1 class, but also a little bit in the other classes, of course. We have crowned a new world champion in Le Mans last week. What do you make of the season?
I think it was great, and of course the different classes and the different speeds added in some more drama. Yes, it did indeed, and the LMPs had to think about the slower GTs, and the GTs had to think about the fast LMP cars. So it was absolutely amazing. All right, nice. So let's get over the different cars in the different classes. In the LMP1 class, you have the iconic Audi. Of course, the Audi family has been in the sport since a long time ago. Then you also have the Porsche and the Toyota, which we only have 2 drivers standing up in the Toyota. In the LMP2 class, we of course have the Ligia Judd, all of the Ligia cars, which I think is going to be most of our drivers this season. And then we have the open cockpit Orica, and then we have the Marek and the RWD, which we won't see anyone compete in this season. In the GT class, we have the iconic Ferrari that has been here for a long time, as well as the Porsche 911, not in the pink liveries because that doesn't exist. Then we have the iconic sound of the Porsche in the the Corvette in the GT class. That's an absolutely amazing deep rumbling, and from the USA as well. The Ford, which has shown some good pace over the years. And then probably one of the most iconic cars, the Aston Martin Vantage, has been in the sport since 2008 and is still going to be driving in the sport 10 years later. So that one's an absolutely iconic and what you could say a classic car in the GT class. And then rounding off the GT class, we have the BMW M6, not the M8 like in real life, but the M6 in this Endurance League. And that is all of the cars that you are going to be seeing in action out on track this season. Coming into Monza, there were of course these new cars, and I think a lot of people were nervous because it was the first race of the season. But Endless setting pole by 1.4 seconds. That lap was insane. One of the highlights of the season.
1:26.024, 1.4 seconds quicker than anyone else on the track.
I mean, the lap was absolutely great, and I really think we all were impressed, but the last 5 minutes of the race was even more insane than this insane race.
We have got 4 minutes to go. That's about 3 laps, give or take. 3.5 minutes. Less than 3 minutes to go. He's in. I'm not convinced Endless is going to do it, but look at how little throttle he's putting in. Lucas has got to come in. Even if he just coasted in second. Yes, Endless has brought his car in. Endless and Lucas both are going to bring their cars in. Yorkie could do it. Yorkie could steal the win. In the final laps, this race is changing once again. Endless comes to stop. Just gone 4 litres. Where's Yorkie? There he is. Where's Endless? Endless hasn't got off the pit lane limiter. Yorkie is in the lead. Endless has got to absolutely gun it now to get that lead back. Yorkie's got easily enough. They've both got identical amounts of fuel. 3.5 seconds. That is the gap that Endless has got to get. Lucas taking it very easy. Oh, Berserker is determined to get back on the podium. He could do it. Lucas has overcooked it on the exit of the Del Rogia. Berserker has gone through into third. He's got him. Before they even get to the first Lesbo, Berserker back up into the podium. Yorkie, the checkered flag is out. Yorkie has done it with the slightly bigger tank with 4.3 litres still in the Toyota. Your winner here in Monza is Yorkie. There is Endless bringing his car home, bouncing it off the wall. Berserker is going to get on the podium. That's Zenny leading the LMP2s. He is going to take the class win. Class win for Dawu. Great job to use that.
An insane win in the LMP1 class for Yorkie. The insane last lap battles between them and Endless. I think this race here in Monza, 2 hours of Monza, really sets us all up for the rest of the season.
Welcome to Apex Online Racing's Endurance League, season number 4, round 2, for 2.4 hours of Daytona.
It's race 2 of the season, a new chance to the drivers that had a bad race 2 weeks earlier. Who do you think could take pole position here at Daytona? I think that Yorkie will want to continue his winning streak and make it 2, but we also have a new competitor in this race, EVR Bird, who's Nunu's teammate, who didn't race in Monza.
Oh, Bird actually dethroned Yorkie right at the end there in the Audi with a 127.643. Oh, there was a big problem right in the middle of the pack. That would be a big problem for, I would imagine that would be kind of Lucas, Nuni and Warntie there. And that is Bird under pressure by Yorkie. There's Bird then, who takes over the lead. Yeah, it's because he's in Toyota. There he goes.
Here comes. Audi's probably saving his curves. Audi will deploy it now.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. Oh, it's going to be a run into turn 1.
Oh,
and that's what Warntie was wanting. And your winner then, here in Daytona, has been Warntie in the LMP1Hs.
So we have had 2 different winners in the 2 first races of the season. Yorkie won the first one and Warntie, of course, the teammates. So I really think that they, as a team, have a very, very good chance of snatching up the championship.
Welcome to the Apex Online Racing Endurance League Season 4, round number 3 here at Fuji in Japan.
First time of the season with rain. Of course, the conditions completely changed and the grip is massively reduced. So we might see some special drivers emerge inside of their cockpits.
Does Lucas improve? He does! He has taken that pole time by 0.04 of a second just as the death of the qualifying session arises.
We've seen 3 difficult setters this season now. Will we also see a 3rd winner step the top step of the podium?
There he goes, we are racing here in Fuji. That was Endless and Berserker getting 2 by 2. Berserker has nudged up into 2nd position. He's going to try and take the lead on the down on the inside of the first turn, and he has! Berserker's going to try and outbrake Lucas. He's gone very deep, bit of an impact between the 2. Can the inside number 8 try and do something from the outside number 8? And Lucas back up into the lead for the LMP1Hs. Oh, and Berserker's gone very, very wide. Oh no, Berserker! He's lost the lead. He's down to 4th. Big. Has he had? What has happened to him? In again? He's got to be going for an ice cream count now. And he's retired it. Yeah, he has opted to call it a day. So your winner for the 2 hours of Fuji, it is the Audi of TX3 Endless. He is very happy about that. Great effort then from the Toyota of Warntie. And Andrex is going to cross the line next as far as leaders are concerned. He will take the GTE win by a huge margin, nearly 25 seconds indeed. Zenny is going to claim the LMP2 win. He was never in any doubt for that.
Nunu had a retirement at Fuji. We don't exactly know what happened. I think you have to go see his video to find the answer. Oh, yes indeed. But on other notes, Endless taking his first win of the season after being close multiple times. I think it was great from his side, and hopefully he can continue his good winning streak.
Silverstone it's everything, I suppose.
Endless and Yorkie have both set times in the dying moments of qualifying. Endless retaking that pole spot, and Yorkie right behind him as well. You'll see the order for ourselves. There it is. Endless, Yorkie, Berserker, Llama, Nunu, Endless then leads this screaming pack of LMP1s. And away we go. We are racing in Silverstone. Endless, of course, having the advantage of a decent start, but look at that on the inside, Berserker. Oh, wow, that was a huge moment. There were lots of cars flying off the road. Nunu. Oh, no, huge incident. There's a borderline that was involved in that, and Spud Bus has lost his rear wing, I think. Oh, and Llama is involved. What a shame. Terrible start for the Audi. Oh, that was a huge incident. Oh, the LMP2 since then he has got the LMP2s away, and that's someone that was going very sideways. I think it was Alti caught it. Oh no, that's one of the orange LMPs. Sir Blaster has gone off. He'll actually rejoin from the left. That's Scott that's hung onto the back of Zenny. Now our GTEs, how do they fare coming through the first few turns? The checkered flag awaits TX3 Endless through Vale. Your winner for the 2 hours of Silverstone is the Audi of TX3 Endless. Well and truly deserved flash of the light. He is very, very happy with that.
He's in P1 for GTE.
What's happened to Leon? Leon's second.
Is in P2.
Oh, what's the penalty count? Bo had no penalties. Leon had 10 seconds. Oh, he's lost it because of a pit lane speed limit. Oh no, Leon! And Leon is just going to drive that to the wall. No such problem for Scott though. So Endless takes the LMP1 win. Scott takes LMP2, and in dramatic fashion, GTEs goes to Bo.
Endless was phenomenal in England. He took pole position and the race win, his second one in a row and his second one of the season. As you saw in the GTE class, Leon getting demoted to second place after a 10-second time penalty. So we're halfway of the season. If anyone wants to turn their season around and get a good second half, it's about to be time now. We don't have any footage from Belgium, but we know that we had Leclerc emerge on the top step of the podium, another new winner this season, and that's great to see other drivers challenge for victories. Oh yes, it was definitely great to see more stuff happening than just the usual, but Nunu didn't compete in this one, so until now, Nunu has almost been the Red Bull in F1. He stayed fast for some of the bag markers, but he is nowhere near the pace to challenge for a victory.
Okay. I hate to say it, Yorkie, but your system for grid penalties now doesn't work.
Oh, looking at Nunu, he sadly clicked the big red button after qualifying, but at the front of the class, Berserker took home his first and only winner this season. Great one-off performance, but he has really had the pace to challenge all season, just not the luck.
Oh, Nunu, don't tell me you hit that big red button after the qualifying session. Berserker, then, as soon as he is ready, he will floor it to signify the beginning of the race. There we go, we are racing here at Nürburgring. A great start then for the Toyotas on the second row. They are swamping Lucas, and there goes Yorkie diving on the inside of turn one. One tyre jumping around the outside. The checker flag is going to come out now, and Berserker coming around the final turn. Your winner here in Nürburgring by 30 seconds or thereabouts is going to be the Audi of Berserker, but the battle for second rages on. Second place goes to the Toyota of Yorkie. Zenny, of course, is the winner. That's one way to make an entrance. Zenny, of course, takes the win of the LMP2s. Empower takes the win, a very dominant win in the GTEs.
We really saw this championship fight start to get hot at the end of the season. Lucas has only had one outing while Yorkie has had two, and when we got to America, that might have been the championship deciding moment, and the luck just wasn't there with Lucas that day.
What on earth? Oh, we've lost Lucas. Well, from being in the lead to losing the lead, and now Lucas is gone. It is up to him as to when he floors it to signify the beginning of the race. And there he goes. We are racing here at the Indianapolis road course. Looks like everybody pretty much behaving themselves coming into turn 1 in the LMP1s. Long way to go. It's going to take a big move, I think, from Louis. No sooner do I say that. Looks like he was having a look on the inside. Oh, and jumps on the inside of 13 instead. Wow. It didn't pay off, though. I think he had a bit of a squirt of curves there to try and get alongside his Audi compatriot. It coming through turn 2 and side by side with Nunu. It had to take a big move like that. Oh, Nunu was not happy about that. But Nunu's not got a lot of fuel left. And actually, he's back up into 4th. It looked like Louis actually let him through. Nunu may just about have enough fuel to get to the end. Oh no, that's gone wrong. On the exit on last turn, the tail just let go on Nunu's car. And he's gaining. And there he goes. And he has got Nunu's back up into 4th. Louis just getting caught up with the traffic there. See if we can look on the inside at turn 1. Not quite. Coming through turn 2. And wow. Look at that. Oh, bit of door banging going on between the two. Nunu not happy about that, and indeed Louis letting him back through. Nunu didn't feel that, and a flash of thank you back to Lama Louis, but don't assume that battle's done. Nunu leads Lama Louis by a second. He's going to dive on the inside. There he goes, positions himself, makes the move, and well defended by Nunu there. Well, not quite. Oh, and there went Nunu. Lama Louis is back behind Nunu again. So Louis had his own problem because he's 2.5 seconds behind. But the checker flag is out. Your winner here at Indy Road is going to be Yorkie for the Toyota team with his teammate in very short succession. A winner of the LMP2s. We barely looked at anyone in the LMP2 class. Is Colonel McCoy. GTE lead has been this man and will be this man. He could come over the line backwards from there and still take the win.
That battle in the midfield was awesome, and eventually home Nunu ended up winning that battle. They've been battling for 20 minutes at the end of the race. Absolutely insane stuff from them there. It's the last race of the season, and the championship in LMP1 is so close. We have from 1st to 5th was separated by 2 points, and 6th to 10th was separated by 2 points as well. So it was sure that this race was going to be extremely close.
This is, excuse me, the Apex Online Racing Project Cars 2 Endurance League Season 4 Round 8, the grand finale. Where else could it possibly be? But of course, the Le Mans de la Salle. Here come the LMP1s. Jardier, when he is ready, will floor it to signify the beginning of the race. There he goes, we are racing. Oh, a terrible start for Berserker. As Dalking and Berserker side by side then, coming up into the Dunlop curve. Dunlop chicane. Oh, Jardier had flown off the road. That's going to a terrible start. Surely going to give Yorkie the lead, which it does. Position. Oh, there's contact with the back. Oh no, we've lost someone already. Oh, Nunu. Oh, that was very... Oh yeah, Nunu was not happy about that at all. Oh no, you can't put someone in a spin. Oh wow, there will be words said about that. In the slipstream. Oh, Leon could hold it. Oh, well defended by Leon there. It's then, oh, there goes Jardier again. And Jardier has taken the lead. Nunu in again. Oh dear. No, he's starting to use his windscreen wipers. He decided to change tyres. There you go, the fuel's done. So that's either a tyre change or prepares for Nunu. Oh, it's a retirement. Nunu has called it a day. Berserker's had an incident or had some kind of issue. He's 3.5 seconds behind Yorkie now. Less than 20 minutes to go. Toyota again, they know Flaming Barrow is in there. They're going to only just see the lights. They're going to be side by side coming into the second chicane. This is going to be brave. If you've got the stones to go side by side with someone in these conditions into that chicane, it could pay over to the Toyota, and he does. He just manages to get the move done before having to brake. Your winner here in Le Mans is ACR Jardier in the Audi. Empower crosses the line to take the GT win in a very dominant form. Here he comes then. Yorkie065 in the Toyota will take the third place and the LMP1H Championship.
Eventually, it was Yorkie who took home the championship. He got 20 points in the last 2 races, while Lucas only got 8, and that DNF in round 7 really defines who ended up on the top step of that podium. I really hope you enjoyed our AOR season review of these 8 races that has been throughout the season. I would really appreciate if you gave this video a like. I've used so many hours in front of this screen editing, and remember to like and subscribe and all this shit, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.